Today is Wednesday, June 5. Is that right? June 5? Yeah, June 5. And I checked the weather forecast. Uh, there's only supposed to be a 9% chance of rain today, but it sure looks like there's a lot of clouds out there. But that's, I guess that's okay. It's not raining, and clouds keep it cooler, although I can still feel the heat. I can still feel the heat of the sun through the clouds. So, today I got some work to do with some bales out in my bale storage area. I'm going to move some of them around, make room for the new hay that's going to be baled. But before I do that, I want to drive out to the hay field just to see if maybe the hay was cut already. Sometimes they cut it without telling me. So anyway, I'm going to go head over there with the truck. And when I come back, I'll hook up my bale sprayer and head out. Well, I gotta refuel the tractor because it's low on fuel. And I got gas a couple days ago, so I'm good there. And I'll see what I can do out in the hay storage area. I gotta get that ready for some new hay. All right, let's go out to the hay field now with the truck. Take a look there. Well, I'm at the hay field, and just as I expected, the fescue went to seed. But I also see some timothy here and there. Some timothy there and other places. I see some orchard grass in here. So it's a little mixture. But right now, it's overcast. Gentle wind blowing, but I said the fescue went to seed. Yeah. But I was expecting that to happen. Anyway, I'm going to get a higher view of the hayfield. I'll get on the back of my truck. Okay, what did I say? Today was Wednesday, June 5, around noon. And it's overcast. And they'll cut the hay when they get around to it. The weather's supposed to clear up tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow and good for about a week at least of good weather for hay anyway. So I'm hoping they're going to cut it soon. Yeah. Okay. Let's just have to wait. There's nothing I can do about it. Gotta wait for the weather. I remember I had to do this when I was the one cutting the hay. I had to calculate the best time to cut and rake, and I was still working at a job too, so it was hard to squeeze my vacation days without knowing for sure when if it was going to rain or not. Oh well. I'm not going to do a drive-by today. Yeah. But you can see the fescue out here. It's going to seed. Yeah. All right, that's all. I'm going to go move some hay bales down in my hay storage area in the big pasture. I got to make room for this new crop. Okay. Of hay. When it gets baled, that is. Alright, and today's a good day because it's not too hot. So that's good. Alright, let's go get my tractor ready. This is the entrance to the hay field, and you can see where I sprayed. I killed the grass all along. I sprayed all this along here. Both sides of the white posts, in the middle, and around there. It just makes it easier for them to go in and keeps it look better. Alright, that's all. Catch you later. The first thing I got to do is refuel the tractor. And I think those 2 jugs will fit. That's 10 gallons, so that should just about fill me up. Or fill it up. Alright, let's refuel. Well, I refueled it. Put 10 gallons in. A little bit more than 10 gallons, so When I bought gas, it was around $3.50 a gallon, so that makes about 36 gallons. Yeah, or $36. I put $36 in here. Okay, so now I gotta put the sprayer on the back. Well, I've got the sprayer back on the back of my tractor, and I'm ready to go. I just need to wash my hands. I'm all greasy, so be taking off any minute now. It still looks like it might rain, and it might, even though the forecast didn't show very much. I'm gonna go and check the radar, see. I don't want to get caught in the rain again. See if there's anything headed this way, besides what I can see here. At least it's cooler. It's still hot enough to make me sweat though. Must be in the 80s by now. And I went ahead and hosed out the radiator, and I cleaned the air filter, and I topped my antifreeze up, so I'm good to go. And the oil's good, and engine oil's good, and so is the what do you call that? Hydraulic oil. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, let me go clean up a little bit. I gotta get this grease off my hands. Oh, it's only 78 degrees. Oh boy, it's probably around 12:30 now, p.m. on June 5. Okay, but it still feels hot. Well, it's less hot because of the clouds, but it's still hot to me. It makes me sweat. I guess that's a good thing, though. It's good to sweat sometimes. Well, I just came out to check the garden before I left to go out to the hay storage area and the big pasture to move some bales around in there, make room for the next crop of hay. Yeah. While I'm out here, I'm gonna check the garden. Oh no, I forgot to cover that up yesterday. Yeah, and now I paid the price. So maybe it wasn't the groundhog. I see deer tracks over there. Yeah, they could be eating apples too, I don't know. But they ate the leaves off my sweet potato again. Oh boy, I just can't get a break on this. Well, I'll just have to cover it up at night, because they probably come in early in the morning to eat it. There's nothing I can do about it, because I can't do anything to the deer. They belong to the state, so maybe I should build a state. Oh, whatever. Okay, I just have to cover them up at night. Some of the beans are growing good in the back there. These got ate off. Looks like they're not going to grow back. The peas, some of them fell down. I'll have to start training them. They're getting close though. Some of them are going straight up. And I see a few beets, maybe 3 or 4 beets. Not much. But I'm happy with the cucumbers and the okra. No okra, cucumbers and zucchini. Yeah, cucumbers and zucchini. The okra on the right, it didn't do as good. And it was the first thing that came up too, on the first planting. Oh well, I'm just here to watch it grow, I guess. All right, let me get on the tractor and do some work out there. Oh, I gotta check the radar before I leave. Well, at 12:55 p.m., the rain is all way up north in central Illinois, or central, east central. Yeah, so unless something pops up, it doesn't look like any rain here, around me anyway. All right, now I can go out to the big pasture and move some bales around in the hay storage area, like I was planning to. All right, catch you out there. Bye. Well, Today's forecast shows about an 18% chance of rain today during the daytime, with sunny weather coming up. Yeah, I'll show you a longer forecast showing some better hay weather coming up. All right, let's go look at that. Looks like we might have some good or better hay weather coming up. Maybe there's a good chance they're going to cut it sometime this end of this week. Well, I'll just have to wait and see. Alright, time to go out to the hay storage area and move some bales. I'm wasting time. Well, while I was in there checking the weather, I checked the radar. I didn't see no cloud over us, but it rained anyway. It was just a small rain, must be, because there's not much water underground. But the roof is dripping. Yeah. Well, that's what it is, but I don't think it amounted to much, and I'm going to go out there anyway. I'm still going to go out there and move a few bales. At least get started. I'm not in no hurry. I just want to get something organized and see where I can move stuff to and what to move. Well, it's still raining a little bit. It's real light. It's like a mist. So I'm still going to head out there. Let's take a look at what I need to do. As you can see by the road, the trees block most of the rain. So the light colored spots are the places that didn't get wet because of the trees. So that's how it didn't rain very much. Well, there's the cattle. Yeah, there's the cattle. The small calf is over there, but the mama's picking it off. That's the newest calf. Yeah. Oh look! Bully's trying to ride that Highlander. Alright. Keep at it, boy. Keep at it until you get it. Keep at it. Yeah. I'm just afraid he's too big for them. Yeah, I'm just afraid his size is too big for them. Cows to hold them up. Yeah. So I guess they'll get it done. Okay. They've been out here for a while, so they still got time to get them bred. Okay. Yeah, there's the cow licking her calf off over there. Okay, I'm gonna head to the top and take a look at what the bales I gotta move. Woody's just waiting for that cow to stand still long enough for him to get his job done. Okay, cow, just let the bull do what he's got to do. I want to see some calves from you three next year. Okay? So, you do your part and the bull will do his part. Right, bully? Yeah. Alright. I'll be expecting a calf next year. Cow. Alright, I'm going to go back to work. On my tractor. Yeah, there they are. Yeah. Oh, looks like they're getting enough to eat. That's good. Okay, let me get back to work on that tractor. Yeah. Okay. Looks like this grass is giving them the runs. See how the cows got dark spots on her from her tail. Yeah, this grass kind of goes right through them. Okay, give me a little diarrhea. Okay, they're all looking good. Okay, back to work. Just one more shot. One more view. Highlanders with the bull, or the bull with the Highlanders. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's the cattle. Across the street. Then the tall grass. Even the ones laying down, you can hardly see them. Well, I think I'm going to leave the gate open now. Because I'll be working up in there. Oh, What I gotta do, I gotta move those bales, this end, around to the other end. And to do that, I'm gonna move this first row of bales. The first row of bales there, near the fence. I'll start pulling them out one at a time, stacking them along that side. And then once I get that pathway for my tractor, then I can come back here and start pulling them and pick them up, moving them down, and then stack them. Okay. Let's see if I can get something moved today. Let's get started on it. Well, I'm ready to start. Like I said, I'm going to move that first row on the outside there, next to the fan. I'm going to move that first row around and stack them along this side. Yeah, that's to start with. Yeah. And I brought my handsaw because I noticed some of these limbs are hanging down kind of low, so I may have to cut some of them off as I work through there. I guess I can start with this one. Looks like it's in my way. Yeah. Would have been easier with the truck. I didn't think that far ahead. Oh, it's raining again. It's a little harder now. This sure didn't show on any of the radar that I saw. Anyway, I'm going to move this first. I'm going to try to move some of these bales here. If I get rained out, well, then I get rained out. I'm going to move that bale. I'm going to make 2 rows here because I may have to move that row too. So, but I'm going to at least make 2 rows. I'll move as many as I can. But first I'm going to move that row. That way I can drive up and down here. I can get it, drive to the other end. That way I don't have to go all the way around to move those bales. Which I've done in the past. Well, it rained a little bit, but it was a light rain. Didn't last too long, maybe 15, maybe half an hour. Yeah. Anyway, I think I got the first row pulled out. I'm going to drive down there. I've been backing up all this time to get them bales out, and I put them here. Yeah, sending them out this way, from where that other one was. Third row. From there back here. That's how much I moved. I didn't count. But I'm gonna. I think I can drive through all the way through there now and start moving the bales to the other end. But I might have to cut some limbs off first. We'll take a look at it. Well, that's what I moved. That row there. All the way to the end. Well, as far as where the green grass starts, that's how far you were. Okay. I might move this one, but I want to move the other ones on the end, on the very end down there. But first, I'm going to try to crawl up there and cut some of them limbs off first, whatever I can reach, just to get them out of my way. Well, I think I'm going to go to the other side, turn around, and come back. Yeah, that way my tractor will be in the shade somewhat. Yeah, I got a few limbs to cut. Let's see what I can do. As long as they clear the tractor, so I want to make sure they clear it. Yeah, I don't know. I can stand up here and cut stuff. Alright, let's turn around down there and come back. Well, I don't have enough room to turn around here, so I'm going to open this gate, turn around outside, from the outside. Open this gate up here, and turn around. And then I'm going to, there's about 20 bales here. I think I moved a couple of them already from back there. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2. Well, maybe not. Anyway, at least 1 maybe. Anyway, these bales seem like they're a little bigger, because this is the second cutting. About 20 of these bales are second cutting. But I'm still going to move them down the other end just to get them out of here, because I want to put the cutting from the hay from this year in this area as much as I can fit. Alright. Let me open the gate and turn the tractor around. Well, the ground where these bales were sitting, it's pretty soft. But I got through it. Yeah, I positioned the tractor so I can use it to help climb onto those bales there to start cutting a few things. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I just never had to reach it. But now I can get some of it cut. Maybe all of it. Who knows? All depends on how big the limbs are. All I need to do is cut the ones that are going to interfere with my tractor and my brother's tractor. This tractor sets a little higher, but I don't think he has a canopy yet or an umbrella. But if I just cut them branches there, I should be good. I might cut some of these too, and I might cut them over here eventually. But right now, I'm going to come up there and cut some of them. Well, these are the second cutting bales from last year, which are a little bit, the grass is a little bit nicer to eat, and the bales were bigger too, and that includes the one on the tractor. So there's about 20 or 21 bales here, as far as I can tell. I'm standing on one of them. But anyway, I'm going to cut some of these branches off behind me. Yeah, there's a tractor. And I'm going to cut these. And then some of these. Well, I'll use a tractor to climb up. And I've got a few branches to cut here. They're not too big. I can leave some of them. I'm going to cut this elm too. Right here. As much as I can. Most of it's dead. You know. There's a limb going over that way to the right over here. I can see the green leaves. So I think it ain't dead. Yeah. Most of that big tree down there has been braced by the limbs on that tree. And that's what these green ones are for. That's where these green ones came from. Not from the dead tree, but from the... Oh, wait a minute. No. If I trace it back, I don't really know. Let me get a better look. It's hard to tell, but the green leaves over there, that branch must be from this tree here. Yeah, because the other tree, I think is dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead. Okay, let me cut some branches off right in through here. I got this side cut. I guess technically these were the easy ones. They didn't seem easy. I'll just lay them over there. I'll throw them over the fence out in the woods there later. But I gotta be careful cutting these limbs. Every time I reach up to grab one and hang on to it while I cut with the other hand, I can feel my shoulder muscles pulling, or tendons or ligaments or something's pulling. Yeah, I don't want to hurt my shoulder any more than it already is from when I was cutting those cedar limbs. Okay, so I'm just going to take it slow and easy. Okay, let's turn around and get the other side. Okay, now I can cut some of them. At least these are a little bit higher, or a little lower, so I won't have to reach as high to pull them down. I don't have to pull them anywhere, just cut them where they are. Oh yeah, I got most of them trimmed. Oh, I couldn't reach the other ones. And I think that's high enough to stay out of our way as far as the tractors are concerned. I got some over there, those dead ones, but I can get them when I start feeding those. But I'm gonna have to, I need to clean some of these up eventually, but not today. I want to move a few more bales. It's starting to heat up. There's that sun shining. Whew. Yeah, it's hot now. It wasn't so bad when it was raining. I guess it was better when it was raining, like, because it was cooler. If I get too hot, I'll just, my shirt is soaked with sweat, not rain. I was dry underneath my canopy when it was raining, but cutting these limbs off, I'm sweating up a storm here. Get it? Sweating up a storm? Yeah.
All right, let's get back on the tractor and clean these up some other day when it's cooler. Had to get a view from this side on top of the bales. It's not every day I climb on the bale. Hardly ever. Yeah, I think it's the first time I ever climbed on the bale up here, around here. Anyway, I just wanted to get a view from this side. Yeah, I'm gonna, like where the front of that tractor is, or should I say maybe where the tire is, somewhere there. Or maybe where that limb is. I don't know, if you're on a tractor, something like that. I'm gonna start working on them second cutting bales on that end. Move them down to the other end. Probably wind up feeding them out first, and we'll see. I just got to make some room here for my new hay this year. Even though it may not be as good, since it's going to be a late cutting, but it'll still have plenty of grass for them to eat. All right, oh good, oh good. The cloud is hiding the sun. That's a relief. Okay, let me get back on the tractor and get to work. Thinking as I was walking under the bales, we didn't have round bales like this when I was a kid. Dad had one of those small round bales. You know, a bale was about the same size as a square bale, except it was a small round one. He'd one of those small round balers. Anyway, we had to go around with a wagon, tractor and wagon, and throw the round bales onto the wagon and stack them. And round bales don't stack, I can tell you that. Hey, that rhymes. That rhymes. Little small round bales don't stack, I can tell you that. Okay. And but with the square bales that we would when we baled square bales once in a while, because Dad had a square baler too. After we convinced him not to use the round baler no more, we used to make tunnels up in the barn, in the hayloft. We would make tunnels out of the square bales. Yeah, we had fun doing that. Yeah, but you can't do that with these bales. But all you can do is walk on them. Anyway, enough about my reminiscing. Let me get back to work. There's my tractor from above. Hardly ever get to see that. Okay, let me get back on it and get it going. Well, it's already 4 p.m. Yeah, that ground's pretty muddy through there, pretty soft. I want to at least get the second cutting hay. I want to get that one. So I got another almost 20 bales yet. So that takes time. Well, I got some of them moved and cooled off a little bit. It's got cloudy again, so I'll just keep going. I want to move, or at least move the second cutting hay. That goes up to where those limbs are. I'll probably stop when I get to those limbs, because I'll try to pick them up anyway, but I'll pick them up maybe tomorrow or the next day. It's not ready. Okay, at least I got something done today, or I'm getting something done today. One of the bales had net wrap was mostly off on the bottom, so I decided, in case it might fall apart out in there, I decided there was only a couple strands of net wrap pulling it out on this side and that side, so the middle wasn't even, I guess it got tore somehow. Anyway, I decided to just put it in here. That way I don't like it when they bust apart inside there. They're hard to move. So I'll just feed this one. It's about time to quit. The Highlanders came up here and the bull followed them because I think that one's in heat. Yeah, I don't want them to get in. I closed the gate. Yeah. Hey, boy. Want some hay or some in the corral? Well, I got this much done. Yeah, I even put one. I started on the next row. Yeah, I brought the next row over to here because that's the first cutting hay on that second row. Yeah. I still have a few more of these second cutting bales to move from down there, but I want to finish out this third row first. It never fails. Every time I'm here, some herders want to come in that gate. Well, at least they got some limbs. They got some limbs to eat that I threw over when I cut off them over there. Yeah, they'll like those. There's some more. There's some more in here too, and over here. So they got something to munch on. Yeah, I try to keep the bales away from here because it's possible they could stick their head in there. So I want to keep them away from the bales as much as I can. That's it. They like to eat these. That's the press. They like to use any of these tree leaves. Yeah. Yeah. They're digging in. Got some more to throw over, but I'll do them tomorrow. I'll throw the other ones over tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna go out the other gate and go home. I did enough today. At least I got it started. I think I got the hardest part done. Okay. That's good. Yeah, they're going to be easy. Eating them tree leaves that I threw over the branches. Yeah. Well, that's good. Give them something to munch on. Well, the bully don't have as many flies as they used to, because I think they've been soaking in the water. But still, he used to have all kinds of flies on his back and sides. Now there's only a few, so I think that fly spray I used worked. I'll do it again if the flies get too bad on him. Give him some release once in a while. Alright, that's all. I'm going to go close the other gate now. Well, I moved that bale from down there to here. So that's what I'm going to be doing next time I do this. But before I do anything, I'm going to move those limbs, throw them across the fence, probably tomorrow. I'll probably bring the truck out to do that though, because I don't like to have the tractor out there unless it's pretty busy. So like I said, I'm going to transfer this row here to this end, and then whatever's left over, I'm going to start using the rest of those two rows to fill up the other end. I'm going to fill up the other end completely. Eventually, then whatever, I want to make some space here for the new hay this year. Well, it's almost 5 p.m. and I'll get a good start. I moved a lot of this bale and this end here down there, and them two on that end. And what I'm going to do is use all these bales on this end as much as I can. I want to fill up that end down there. I'll fill it up, and then I'll start backing them in that way to, finish it up. I'm going to move as many as I can here. I'll push them all the way to the gate over there. Yeah, that's what I did last year, and it worked out pretty good. Of course, this year I had more hay left over, so. But as long as I can get my hay in here, I'll be happy. If I have to, I'll leave some out in the hay field if I have to. Or I might have to make me another overflow storage area, hay storage area. If I do, it'll be on the east end down there, because I like to feed some there too, once in a while. Although I do know of a place I could use. I just thought of a place. No, it's not too good. Although it would work. I'll have to think about it. Well, I got some of that work done. Some of them bales moved. And I also got some of them. Well, I guess I got most of them trimmed up there. I just gotta take those cut tree limbs that I got there on top of the bales. I gotta throw them across the fence out into the woods. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll see. I gotta do it before I move bales again. I know that. Okay. Uh, it's possible in the next couple days or 3 days they might cut the hay if the weather forecast looks good for hay cutting. Hay cutting, drying, and or should I say curing and baling. We'll see. Okay, I'm done out here today. So I'm going to be headed back to the house. Rest up. And mostly cool off too. It's on my air con. Looks like these cattle are taking a break. Some are eating salt here. And they're licking salt. And some are laying down over there. And I bet some of them are in the water too. I'm going to take a look on the way out. Well, I think they came out of the water. Although the bellies don't look wet. Oh well. Yeah, they got a lot of flies on the belly. That's another reason they hang out in the water. Yeah. Guess they didn't like the flies. Well, the rest of the cattle are down here. They're probably going to go soak in the water for a while. And I went ahead and left that gate open down there. Yeah, cattle are not going in there anyway, so it should be okay. Even if they, I don't know how they would do it, but if they did get into there, they could only come up to this gate, and they're still got a fence there on this side, and that's on, so they shouldn't get out. I hope. Yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow, that's why I left the gate open. It's 5 p.m. on June 5, 2024. It's around 5 p.m. and I moved some bales today with that bale spare. Yeah, I'll be leaving it on for a while till after we bale and move the hay. Still waiting for it to get cut and baled though. Waiting for the weather to turn good. Waiting for a good hay making weather. Okay, I'm done for today. Tomorrow I'll go out and move those tree limbs that I cut today that are laying on top of the bales. On top and in between. Yeah, 5 p.m. on June 5. And still overcast, but it rained a little bit today, but nothing that counts, I don't think. Yeah, just settled the dust a little bit. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to end it here. I don't feel like coming back out for the sunset at 8 o'clock. Sometimes I want to be asleep by then. Especially when I'm too tired to do anything else. Okay. Now I got to rest my shoulders. Stretched them a little bit too much, cutting them prelims off again. Alright. I'll catch you on the next one then. Bye. I was walking out to the barn and look, I found a baby skunk. Now I'm got my eyes peeled for the mama skunk. I don't smell nothing. I don't see nothing moving. I'm going to try to get a walk around it because I don't want to scare it. Hey, baby skunk. Hey, baby skunk. Did you lose your mama? Hope she ain't making a nest in the barn. I think the skunk must be in here somewhere because I smell a skunk. I don't see one, but I can smell it. Do they dig holes like groundhogs? I don't know. Maybe they took over the groundhog hole. Maybe that's what they did. But they didn't make any holes here. Yeah, I don't see no new holes underneath. But I smell skunk. I always thought it was the groundhog smelled like a skunk. Maybe it's a skunk smells like a skunk. So I'm gonna go check my trap, see what I've got in there. I could smell that skunk as soon as I walked in here. It's real strong. Let me go through here. Yeah. I always thought that smell was from a groundhog. It still might be. Okay, let me check the trap. Well, nothing in the trap. And just checking out the landscape behind the barn here. Not changing. And then there's the landscape of the garden. That doesn't change either. At least you got something growing in the garden. Not much, but it's something. Better than weeds last year. I don't know if that skunk followed me or if that's another different one. I want to see where it's going. Where's it going? Must know where he's going. What the? What the? What is he doing? What is he doing? Is he going in that way? Did he follow me? Or is that a different one? I think he followed me. But why is it going there? I should kill it. I can't tell. I think it went in. Yeah. The mama skunk must be in there too. Went through that little hole. Well, the mama skunk can't get through there, but the baby can. So I went from a groundhog hole to a skunk hole. Oh boy. I don't know how to get rid of a skunk. Dilemma. I understand the baby skunk getting in that way, but where's the mama skunk? How are they getting in? I covered up the holes in there because I always thought it was a groundhog. Do groundhogs and skunks live in the same hole? And I know the thing I caught the other day was a groundhog, was not a skunk. I know what a skunk looks like. It looks like that little thing. If I see it again, I'm going to get rid of it. I just didn't want to get sprayed, that's all. Oh boy, I can smell it. Yeah, it's a strong smell through here. I gotta block that hole better. Let's see what I can do. Well, I plugged those holes with sticks. Yeah, I don't think skunks eat sticks. They eat wood. So I'm gonna go look. I gotta look underneath the manger to see if there is a hole. Because how's the mama getting in? Well, I need to crawl under there and check for any new holes. I covered it after I cut that groundhog, or even before I cut that groundhog, I covered the last groundhog hole up, and I didn't see no new ones. So I just don't want to meet a skunk under there. I have no place to run. Well, I crawled under there, and I did find a hole not too far in. Same place the groundhogs were digging before, but not recently. So I'm thinking maybe skunk dug that out. Okay, I think, I'm not sure. I don't remember it being there before I caught the before I caught the groundhog, so maybe that skunk came in later. Okay, anyway, I covered that up. I'll see what happens. I'll see if they dig it out again. But I don't want no baby skunk. That was bad enough having a groundhog. Worse having a skunk. Okay, I gotta go back to the house. I'm getting all dirty out here. Good thing I didn't clean up yet. but I will now. Well, new problem. Now I got a skunk problem. Just got rid of a bunch of groundhogs, and now I got a skunk in the same groundhog hole. Well, if I wouldn't have seen that baby skunk over there, and then I'm just guessing that was the same baby skunk that I saw walking over here, and then crawling into a hole there in the corner by the manger, the feed bunk. If I wouldn't have seen that, I wouldn't even know I had skunk, besides the smell. I'm always smelling skunk, but I thought that was the groundhog, but now I know that smell is the skunk. Skunk is skunk. Maybe they've been sharing. Maybe they've been sharing them holes. I don't know. But this is the first time I've seen a skunk. I haven't seen the big one. I did smell it a few days ago. Anyway, I'm done for today. Tired of these animal problems. Okay, I plugged all the holes that I could see. I'll just wait and see if I catch something in the trap, or those babies wouldn't trip the trap, I don't think. They're not heavy enough, and I don't know what skunks eat. I think they eat insects. That's what I'm thinking. They eat bugs and stuff. I don't know how to bait the trap for a skunk. Just wait and see. Maybe it's their only way out, they'll go out that way, or try to. That baby skunk that went in that hole was a different one. There's that same one that I saw. I'm going to take care of it while I can see it. What can I use? I need something long and hard. Well, Bud found that skunk, and I got a shovel up to whack it with my shovel. Leave that alone, Bud. It won't get near me if you get sprayed by that skunk. I better take care of it before Bud tries to catch it. I passed it up, but I'm not. Yeah, I want to kill them when I see them now. I don't care. I don't care what they are. I don't want them around my barn. So that's the one that went in the hole is a different one. So if it works its way out, I'll be seeing another one. I know I got at least one more. I'm gonna take care of this one now. That's one skunk down. Yeah, shovel took care of it. I had to remember to keep his head toward me. Yeah, just in case he tried to do something. All right, that's one down. I got another one somewhere. Keep an eye out for him now. Now I'm gonna keep my eyes open for groundhogs and skunks and carpenter bees. I got a little zoo going on here. It's almost 6 p.m. and I'm gonna go back in the house. I just come out to check for carpenter bees and groundhog sign, and I wound up finding a skunk. Two baby skunks. Took care of one right there somewhere. I think that one. And then I saw another one crawl into a groundhog hole. So I gotta keep my eyes open for that now. Okay. I guess that's about all today. I gotta go in the house and clean up and cool off and relax. I can smell that. I wonder if that's that dead skunk. I can smell something now. Ooh, strong. I'll move it tomorrow. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's it for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Yeah, there it is. It's upside down right now. I turned it over, try not to only grab the foot. Well, the flies don't waste time, do they? Look at that. There's a green fly already. There's that blue-green fly. They're already trying to lay eggs on it. They don't waste time. Okay, that's all. Got one. I know there's another one. At least one more. Alright, catch you later. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Oh, it's 6 p.m. now. Cooled off a little bit. I went ahead and covered up the sweet potatoes. Prevent something from eating them. I'm back to thinking it's deer now, since I killed the groundhog before. And something ate it last night, or sometime. Okay, I think I'm gonna munch on a few mulberries if I can reach them. They're getting harder to find now, but I'll find a few. Okay, I still see a few red ones too, so that's good. All right, I think that's about it for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.